Alright, we are here on Flower Island, where the real test can take place. The time trials will now begin as we let our dripstone grow ever longer. In case you were wondering, this is where we are in proportion to the rest of the base. There's our very slow and very ugly tree, but it's trying. It's growing. First test. Can we stop the rain? Answer. No. No, we can't. We have to sit here and wait for it to stop raining. Alright, got a stopwatch on my phone. First test is going to be 10 stacks. How long will it take the Allay to take 10 stacks? 12 blocks away. Your time starts now. It's a little confused about where to send the blocks, but it's working on it. It's picked up the ones it needed, and does look like it's throwing them. Yes, it has deposited. How many has it deposited? I don't see any blocks. It's getting dark, which is scary. I think I have a bed on this island, actually. So while it's working on that, I'm gonna go take a nap. 1 minute has passed, and I'd say it's not even half done. This is not a good time trial. And no, there's only one doing this task at the moment. 2 minutes have passed. It is hard at work. That was a good deposit. If it would just keep that up, it would be on pace to be less than an hour. Another good deposit. It's starting to get into a groove. 3 minutes have passed. 4 minutes have passed. And yes, it's raining again. Oh good, it's thunder. I can sleep. If it does not hurry, those blocks will despawn. Will it get there in time? It's running out of time. It's gonna be close. It's going. Saved! Oh, with like 10 seconds to spare. Alright. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's see if all the items were actually deposited. It looks like it's about as fast as hoppers can go. That's nice. Okay, we got 27 in these three. 17, oh, ignore that. In those three, and the rest in here. Looks like we did get all 10 stacks. Alright, so here's the game. I've got a guy with gravel and a guy with netherrack. I'm going to drop 10 stacks of each, which I actually have some extra gravel. 2, 3, 4, 5, just in case I want to up the ante, you know, if it's a tie or something. So here's the problem. The problem is I can't be in both locations at the same time to just magically drop 10 stacks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to cage these guys and then release them both at the same time. Another problem is we were running into... That guy almost lost his blocks. They almost despawned. So I think we're going to drop it down to 5 stacks for this race. That way they have plenty of time, nothing despawns. Alright, fine. Forget this. I don't care anymore. Who cares if it's not fair? So here we go. Oh, it's like they know they're in a race. I've never seen them go this fast before. The netherrack guy acts like he learned from his mistakes, and he's doing really good. Whereas the gravel guy is just like, I've never done this before. What are you expecting of me? But he's got speed. Oh, he's learning. He's learning. 1 minute has passed. I did think about droppers or dispensers spitting out the items at the same time. But I don't know. I feel like they'd go faster than the dispensers spitting out the items. Red is done at 1:20. Red is literally chilling while Gray tries to figure his life out. Gray finally on his last stack. There's the final deposit. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That, let's say it took me 10 seconds to bounce my way slowly over here and deposit the items. He's still a whole minute behind. And he's still dropping items. What the heck? I stopped the timer. What? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All 5 of red stacks are in. And all 5, at least they didn't waste any. We have come up with a non-waste system. Alright, we're going to play that again, except we're going to add 2 stacks to each of the competitors. We'll do the same this time, except we're going to let Gray go first. It's only fair. The next time we'll all try all 10 stacks and see if we lose any. Here we go. Are you ready? And they're off. So that was 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's all 7 stacks. And they are off. Red, again, booking it. Gray, trying to go fast, but he's not depositing items. Red has that advantage where he's actually putting the items where they need to go. Gray, doing too much dancing. Remember, he went first this time. Red, depositing another. Oh, Gray finally deciding to drop them. Red has really got this figured out. Oh, Gray's trying to do it on the fly, but it's really making him slower. He just needs to drop the items like Red. Red doesn't have the speed, but he is depositing the items. That's a minute past. Gray figuring it out, finally putting items where they go. There we go. Gray's figuring it out. Oh, Red was trying to do that fly and dive, but doesn't he know that it doesn't work? Oh, did he drop a whole stack just now? If he can do the fly and dive and drop a stack, that would do it. Oh, they're both looking confused. Gray, if that was a whole stack, you're in it. Oh, he thinks it was. Oh, Red depositing a large amount. Gray looks like he's picking up 3 at a time. Red with another deposit. We are 2 minutes in. Gray with a large deposit. Was that like 3 stacks just now? If you could... Oh, red's going to finish. He just needs to finish the deposit. Just finish. Okay, he's still going. I'll give him a couple seconds. Wait for him to... We're calling that done at 2:20. He moved 7 stacks. Gray, still lagging behind. Remember, we gave him his blocks first. Gray, struggling to find the target zone. Deposited. He still has to finish. Is this just an experience gap? Do Allays learn? Gray with his final stack. We're 3 minutes in. He does a quick flyby. Wow, he's really moving. Where was the speed in the competition? There's a good deposit. And, oh, he's still dropping. Still dropping. Still depositing. Is he finished? We're calling it there. 3 minutes and 26 seconds. Still a whole minute behind red. Gray, what are you doing, man? No response. He is trying to get into his zone. Let's count it up, see if everyone actually got their items deposited. Red with all 7 of his stacks. Gray with all 7 of his. Again with the no waste. This is good. Now we go all the way up to 10 stacks. We're going to let Gray go first again because he's such a loser. We're going to switch the locations this time. That way we can't say, oh, bias, red always started over here. Throw this ref out of here. We're going to start with 3 stacks each. Are you ready, Gray? Are you in the zone? Are you going to get us the W? We'll back up because you're closer to your zone than red is. Alright, here we go. All 10 stacks. If I was a gambling man, I'd put a lot of money on red. But there's 10 stacks. Will they be able to complete it before the time's up? Red starting strong. Gray looking a bit confused about what he's supposed to be doing right now while red is putting in another deposit. Gray is lost. He is lost. Oh, he had a deposit this whole time. He just couldn't find the target zone. Gray, this isn't the challenge. Everyone knows where the target zone is. The challenge is speed. Pick up, drop off. Pick up, drop off. Not find the target zone. Red has got this game down pat. Minute 30 has passed. Red still in the zone. Getting his blocks moved. Gray trying to figure something out. He's got to get moving. I wonder if this is a certain block type. I mean, gravel is harder to hold maybe. Or maybe it's just an allay. You have to send your allays to the races and then pick your favorites for your actual farms. There's no way. 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. It looks like red's almost done. That's a whole 5 stacks more than the first run. He's got his last bit. Red looking to set world record pace here. Has he finished the deposit? We think he's got 10 stacks still in his inventory. Yeah, he's still dropping. 3, 2, 1. 2 minutes and 55 seconds for red. What an unprecedented time. He could go help Gray start moving his stacks. Remember, Gray got his stacks first. I like spreading it across the target zone. It helps the droppers do their job. But if you're not moving stacks, it will not help. Oh, if that was a whole stack, man, this guy would be flying. Yeah, it looks like he's grabbing like 3 at a time. Maybe there's a difference per allay, how many they can pick up. That looked like a good deposit though. Keep it up. We're now 4 minutes in. Gray is still going. At this rate, he's going to lose items. Red is just wandering about, bored as can be. Gray is going to start losing items. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Pick up the pace, Gray. You've got one job. 4:40. I did drop these a little later, but they will still start despawning any second. 4:50. 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Come on, Gray, let's go. Pick up the pace. 5 minutes. They will despawn at any second. Gray has got to pick them up now. Gone. Gray has failed the mission. That is so embarrassing. So how many stacks did Gray move? He's still working on it, but we stopped the clock. You have failed, buddy. You have failed. No one can compare to Red's 255. What a record, my friend. 10 whole stacks. Do you still have 5 stacks in your inventory, sir? Well, I'm about to go count. Oh, if he starts depositing, we will call a foul. Alright, let's count them up. How much did Gray lose? And did Red get all of his stacks in the container? Is Red even that good? Are there Allays that are 3 times faster? There's 10 stacks for Red. And 8 stacks for Gray. He lost a whole 2 stacks to the void. It's a good thing we brought extra. Welcome to the final round of the Allay Olympics, where each group of Allay has to move a full shulker box into the target zone. Are the hoppers going to be able to keep up? Probably not. I will probably ref and end up emptying them. But we've got 5 for Gray, 5 for Red. The games will begin in 3, 2, 1. Both teams are scrambling to make their deposits. Are the hoppers able to keep up? Kind of. I'm going to stand here and help absorb some of the blocks to keep the load off the hoppers, keep this game moving forward. I hope to not interfere with any of the drop deposits. If anything, I am speeding up there to... Both teams hustling. Gray did have an advantage, but they also have a handicap of Gray being on their team. I can't believe this is in survival. This is hilarious. So many balls. I did not actually start a timer for this one, but I can always look at the recording to see what it was. Shulker box is a lot of items. I'm gonna go double make sure that I emptied both shulker boxes without interfering. That one's empty. Stand here because this looks like a lot. The hoppers are filling. This hopper is useless. Red, already finished. What is this? Why is Red so much faster? This guy doesn't even have a block. What team were you supposed to play for? Pretty sure I counted that I had 5 of each team. Hopefully I didn't give someone a handicap. Especially Gray. Gray didn't need a handicap because they are still struggling. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. We gave Gray a handicap. Oh, the horror. Gray had a missing member of the team. Wasn't enough to justify the loss. We will have to go to round 2 and find out. Hey, Gray, come here, come here. There you go. We need another gravel. We're going to call that one a wash, even though Gray is still struggling to deposit. I'm going to see if both teams made their full shulker box, of course. The hoppers definitely did work. My inventory doesn't hold 2 whole shulker boxes, so. And Gray did get all of their items. Oh, interesting. I wonder if it's possible I accidentally clicked on that guy and made him drop his block. So maybe I knew they had 5. Alright, counting them again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 red? 5, there he is. 5 for red. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Gray. Alright, we know it's even. This time we'll actually start the timer. I'm going to drop 6 to start. And of course we're going to let Gray go first because of that embarrassing handicap. We'll start the timer after red receives his 6 block, or his shulker box of blocks. Here we go. Timer started. Hopefully I'm not messing up Gray. No, he still has a stack here for him to retrieve. So that is not on me. He could have hustled to that stack. The chests are going to end up way overfilling, so I will stand here to help absorb. I need steak though, this is a tiring job. Don't want to accidentally click on an Allay this time. That was embarrassing. So many blocks. If anything, me standing here helped Gray, because Red already knew how to put blocks in the chests. We are 1 minute in. If they were to able to drop more than 1 item at a time, it would definitely improve quality of life. We could just like the player does, just drop a stack of 64. Red, just trying to make its final deposit, then it will be finished. Still see some red blocks flying though. Gray still has quite a few. Red is no longer depositing. We're calling it at 220. Why is red so good at dropping stuff at 220? Every time. Gray with its final load. Is it going to be off by a whole minute again? Still depositing. 3, 2, oh, deposit. 3, 2, 1, time. 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Gray again was slower by a whole 30 seconds. Did both teams deposit all of their items? Why do I still see blocks moving, Gray? Gray! We stopped the timer! He's literally hiding blocks in his pockets. If this is not just ground for disqualification, I don't know what is. In the comments below, should Gray be disqualified for hiding blocks in his inventory? That is absurd. He knows the rules. You drop the items in the hoppers. It's a simple game. Red, full shulker box. Gray, ended up with the full shulker box. He did get them all in there eventually. There was one stack delivered very late though. So there's just one more thing that I want to try, and that is non-stackable items. Like, we'll give it my axe. Now we'll give it a shovel. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to lose the item. So if we give it my shovel, we give you an axe. Now, those are like extra inventory slots. Look, I could hold a whole stack of something now. And because they're carrying my tools. Now, it is kind of scary because I have had these guys disappear on me. And I don't want them to disappear with my axe. So come back. Make sure that he still has a block. So, there's that. Thank you guys for watching. I thought this was amusing and fun little game. If you did enjoy it as much as I did, please like, subscribe, and all the other YouTube things. See ya. Now I have 10 Allays to clean up. What to do with them? What to do with them? Guys, Allays are immortal. You can't kill Allays. Be careful duplicating these guys, they don't go away. I repeat, be very careful. You cannot kill them with swords. Please tell me you can burn them. Oh, I'm scared. Where's my flint and steel? Ah, a bow. Give me some arrows. I will shoot them out of the sky. Ah, I missed. Hold still. You, sir. Ah! I've been hit! I've been hit. Allays are immortal. What is this? I honestly had no idea. I was just gonna kill like 5 of them and take the other 5 back because you can just duplicate them. You really don't need 100. But they're immortal. How do you... If someone didn't know and they just like duplicated 100 of them, they're now stuck with 100 Allay. They just wanted it for a game or something, but now they're stuck with them. There has to be a fix to this. Mojang, please let me kill Allay.